Okay, so I'm going to take you through a little stretch and mobility routine. It's really good to move your joints every single day. So what we have in our joints is something called synovial fluid. And the best way I can kind of get you to think about this is if I refer to it as coconut oil. So if you don't move, you know what happens to coconut oil when it's cold. It is thick, it does not move, and it's really claggy. Okay, so when you heat up the coconut oil, it becomes malleable and it moves freely. That is your joints basically. So if you don't move enough, you're going to get stiffness and you're going to get pain. So we need to move them to heat up that synovial fluid and to change it over so you can move freely. And then if you've got more movement through your joint, you've also got more power. You've got more elasticity through your joints. So if you were lifting weights, you can go heavier, you can run further, you can run faster. So this is why it's so important to keep mobility work into your daily routine. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get nice and warm first. So feet hip width apart. You're going to tuck your chin, draw the belly in. We inhale, drop the shoulder across your body and then reach up. And do the same on the other side. So we're just going to bend the knees, tuck the chin. And as you come up, can you reach away? So what we want to feel is the ribs expand. So we're trying to open out any tightness you have in your lats and warming up your knees and your hips at the same time. So you're going to tuck that chin and reach. A little bit bigger each time now. 4 more. Last one. Then from here we're going to take the hands up and then swing them forward, and if we just alternate the arm that comes forward. So we're nice and tall, knees soft, pull the belly in, embrace your belly. And you're just going to swing forward and back. You start to feel a little heat into the shoulders, and we want that. So we're going to do 4 more, and then we're going to take it behind us. Last one. Now from here, when we go behind, I want you to push both hands up to the ceiling, and then swing the hands behind you. Push up and swing behind. And now you start to feel some heat coming into the front of the shoulders. And again, we want that. But you must push the hands up and then swing backwards. So you're trying to bring some length and open out that tightness in your lats. So most people have what we call kyphosis, where they roll the shoulders forward and it's all tight here, and we need to open out this. So this is what we're doing. It's called by bad posture at the phone. And we all do it. Last one. Now from here, we're going to twist side to side. So we're going to turn and pull the hip through, lifting the heel. So I'm going to twist the spine and get that spine nice and warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from here, you're going to reach up and slide your hand down your leg, moving your spine in a different direction. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you just want to circle the wrist. We're going to get into the hands now. So this is a little routine for you to do every day or every evening, or both if you've got the time. And from here, in and out with the fingers, bend every part. So if we come closer, you see I'm moving it as much as I can. Now I'm going to lace my hands. And from here, I'm going to push my palms away. I'm going to pull one hand back and then swap. So if I come to the side, you can see I'm doing that. And this is a great way to stretch your hands and your fingers. And all we do is switch it the other way and push the palm back of the hand away. And again, stretching the hands and the fingers in a different direction. And from here, once we've done that, you're going to bring your thumb into the palm of your hand and then wrap your fingers around and then just push the knuckle of your thumb down, and that's going to stretch into your wrists. Release it and go again. From here, just shake out the fingers. Nice and big. Now we're going to stretch out the feet. So what you always do is just push the front of your foot down and just roll the ankle around. Same on the other side, so push the foot down and just roll that ankle around. So when as we start to age, which starts at 30, the aging process, the first thing it hits is the feet. So you either get tightness or and you lose your balance. So this is why we need to move the feet as well. So just circle the feet around nice and big as well. Then from here, just shake everything out. You're going to push up, bend the knees and swing the arms. So inhale and then exhale, swing through. Push up and release. Can you do 2 more? Now from here, just roll the shoulders, nice big circle. So from here, you need to do 1 at a time. Some people prefer to do it singular, or some people don't mind doing both. So everyone's individual on this one. So you might be doing 1 at a time, but you want to try and get the arm going around the ear. If you're really restricted, just go with where you can go to and what you feel comfortable with. Don't push it to pain, just try and find your own mobility. So you might want both arms going together. So you can go one way and then we switch it and go the other way. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hit the ground. So I'm going to turn to the side you can see. So we're going to come down into a lunge. So you want your hands underneath your shoulders. This back leg, foot down, okay? Don't tuck your toe. So we're going to have the hands on the shoulders, pull the shoulders down and rock forward and back. Now, if you have really bad knees, that's why I've got the cushion here, option, pull it under your knee, okay? So you've got a little support and a little bit of padding. So we're just going to rock forward and back. So this is going to get into your hips. And what it also does, as you pull back, do you notice we're getting some length into that hamstring? So we're going to rock forward and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now what I'm going to do now is turn the back leg at 45 degrees. It's going to hit the hip in a different way. It's going to go more into your iliac muscle, which is, you've got your pelvis and it's like a fan and it goes around the back. So we want to stretch that out. So I turn to face you now. So that back leg at 45, and we're just doing the same, coming forward and back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just bring that leg in towards you, knee in line with your belly. We're going to go over the knee. So we're going to lift up and then reach across. Imagine you're trying to high five someone next to you, pushing this hand to expand the ribs and just take that stretch through the side of your back into your psoas and through the hip flexors. Release it, and we're going to do that sequence on the other side. So we're just going to swap legs. So again, if you have bad knees, take the pillow or not. So we just step it forward and rock forwards back, foot flat on the ground. One more. And again, we turn that back leg in at 45 degrees and rock forward and back, lifting that chest. Last one, and then pull the leg in, knee in line with your belly button, and again you're going to go over and reach away. Nice big stretch. And then release it. So from here, you're going to lie down on the ground. You're just going to hug your knees into your chest. Just circle the knees around nice and big. So we start to release that lower back, and then we take the hands down, feet down, toes on the ground, heels off, and just rock side to side. And it's going to loosen off your lower back. And this one, we can take a hold down. So you want to ground your shoulders, take your hand onto your thigh. Option to bring your knee up if you feel comfortable with it, and just push those shoulders into the ground. And you'll feel that into your lower back. So if you sit a lot, your psoas and piriformis get quite tight. So it's really good to get them stretched out. So we're going to do this is the psoas muscle we're getting right now, and the piriformis is next. So we're just going to ground the shoulder, pull the knee across, and then come back to center. From here, all you do to get the piriformis, which is in your glute. So we're going to flex the foot. Options here. So you might just prefer just tapping up and down. If you're incredibly tight, you might want to stay with this one. So we just tap up and down, and it'll start to get into the glute. If you can go there, we have some options. So we can stay with this, or we can take a bit more of a hold. You can hold your thigh or into your shin, keep the head down, and just relax and melt into this. And then it gets quite tight into that bar. and then release. And we do the same on the other side. So we flex the foot up and you start tapping up and down. And again, that's going to get into the glute. Or you can take your hold of thigh or all the way through to the shin. Keep your head down and relax your shoulders. And pulling it in. And from here, we're just going to walk up. We're just going to circle your knees nice and big and loosen off your hips. Drawing, so you want to bend the knee, and with the knee, make that big circle. So you want to bring some mobility back to those hips. And yes, it will clunk and click, and it will make fantastic noises. Okay, that's all normal. What you shouldn't experience is pain, and if it is pain, go a little bit lighter. And go the other side, nice and big circles for me. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're just going to climb up. So you want your fingertips towards your butt, lift up through the chest and just drop a little bit. Now squeeze your elbows together, and that's going to open out that tightness in the chest. Keep squeezing the elbows, popping up the chest. Can you feel that into your chest? It's quite strong. And then release from here. We're just going to loosen off the shoulders a little bit and just stretch your neck. Turn it side to side. So tuck the chin in, it's parallel to the floor. I squeeze my armpits. Imagine you've got some oranges under your armpits and you're trying to squeeze them. Just lengthen the spine. And you're going to tuck the chin onto your chest and circle around. And then once you've done 4 there, we're going to go up here. Lifting the chin as high as we can in a nice big circle. Half circle, should I say. 2 more. And here we go, down and up. 1 more, and take a little hold. So we clasp the hands together. You want to place the hands on the back of your head, bring the elbows in so you can see the elbows in your eye line. Tuck your chin and just gently pull downwards. Not too much, we're not forcing this, but just want to stretch into the back of the neck. And this helps with tension headaches. It's usually our posture that's caused this tightness. So just try and relax into it. And release. Then from here, we're going to just turn to the side. So we're going to take the feet, hit the park, just pedal your heels, tuck your chin and look either at your knees or your toes. And just push the heel down to stretch into your calves. If you feel comfortable with it, you can go with the hold, but you might prefer the pedal. Then from here, we just walk in and then walk our hands up our body. You're gonna reach up to the ceiling, bend the knees and swing the arms. Inhale, and then exhale. 2 more. And then from here, come up, take that torso twist, going side to side, lift the chest, lift the heel and pull the hip right through. And then just shake everything out. So just roll the shoulders, roll the wrist, roll the feet nice and big. And that's your little short routine that you try and do every morning and every evening. And I promise you, you will feel so much better for it. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon.